Alright, I'm at the river. I'm going to fish here today. There's a fair bit of water rushing down there. And I've just got to find somewhere I can make my way down to it now and get in. Well, I just made it down to the river here, and for my liking it's just pushing a wee bit hard for me at the moment. I had 50 odd injections in my back and hips yesterday, so I might go to a lower part of this river where it's a little bit easier on the body. Right, I've moved further downstream, some 2 kilometres. As you can see, there's fast water here, but it hasn't got the pace and the speed because it's the ground level here is a lot flatter, so we've still got fast water, but not a real torrent like it was up in the other part. There was really belting down because of the steepness of the ground and the river. So yeah, so I'll fish this for a while until I go up in here. There we go. 3 casts is all it took, and picked up this little brown. I'll just let him sit in the drink for a minute, but I picked him up behind that dead tree. There's a little flat water there, so 3 casts into that, and bingo. Got him. Very nice. Good start. Another little fella here. I don't know how well hooked he is. Yeah, he's only a little one. And they're off the. They all seem to be sitting on the opposite riverbank. I hooked another nice one a while ago, just in front of that log there. But yeah, tossed one jump out the water and he tossed it. So, as long as I don't mind catching these, they're little. They're still fun in this fast water. I just got another. Brown's probably the biggest one of the 3 so far, this fella. Not much bigger, but at least he's a bit bigger. And, I've already lost another one, and that was, but I caught this one here just off that other riverbank, and it drew along behind that boulder in the middle of the river, and he was sitting in that little flat pocket of water there. So, looking good so far. 3 trout in probably the first 15 minutes here has been good. This is the 4th one of the morning. I didn't film him while I had him on the line because I could see he was only just lipped, and he's done a couple of leaps from the river, and so I just slipped the net under him. As soon as I got him in the net, out popped the hook. So I was glad I didn't mess around. And he was taken right up into that pocket. I already had a couple of casts near that area and nothing, and then I got one right up in the behind that tree in that little flat water. I'll just zoom in on there for you. There's a little flat water right up into that riverbank under that tree, and I got it up into there, and yeah, he just smashed it. I just picked this one up right at my feet. I just cast into that pocket there, and it just brought the line. As I was about to lift the lure out of the water, this little fella just come up and grabbed hold of it. There's number 5. Plodding along pretty well. I've got to try and average about 10 fish each trip now to have any chance of hitting me 600 target for the season. With 6 weeks to go. It's about 27 trout a week I've got to catch. Another little nice little fat brown that I didn't feel. I slipped the net under him, and as soon as he got in there, tossed the hook. I had just casting up here along here under this old bridge here. I've had 4 hits, very soft, whack, whack, whack. So what's happening? I'm bringing the lure downstream with the flow of the water. So the trout's coming from behind, turning and hitting it at the same time. So they're not really engulfing the lure, which is good in one way, because then they're only going to get lipped and just inside the front jaw, and there will be hardly any damage to the trout. And then I had a cast up in the middle of the bridge and just drew it down, and it's finally got one. But they're only hitting it hard, but not full on. Right, I hooked a rainbow trout here. It's not real big, but certainly performing. I mean, he's not much bigger than some of them browns I've been catching. Now this one is a nice fish. Yeah, he's a beautiful, beautiful coloured fish. Yeah, we'll slip the net into him and get him off as quick as we can, because they stress out very easily. Picked up another little rainbow in exactly the same spot, another cast and drifted up the white water there, and just let it drift back, and yeah, this little tacker took it, got him in the net, and out popped the lure. So we'll just let him in there, let him revive a bit, and then we'll let him go. Got another nice little fat brown, well conditioned little fella. No, he split the hook, he's only just caught on the front jaw there. And I pick him up right next to that rock against that bank. I've been casting into this area here and into that flat water bit back behind that rock, so I got to cross the river a little bit. And then I thought, right, there's got to be something laying in that little flat water there. And no sooner had that lure hit the water, and yeah, this plump little brown grabbed it. And just picked up this beautiful brown. He's on 540 grams he weighs. I'm just going to let him go. I'm just soaking him in the water, let him revive. And I caught him on the other riverbank with a cast and drift over there. So yeah, great. That's trout number 10. Yeah, so that 540 gram brown was caught here with a cast of that opposite riverbank there, and this is a very deep run. You can probably hear a rattling noise in the background. That's a irrigation pump running. So it's a deep run they've made here. So I cast the Aglia Mouche into that riverbank and just let it sink. I let it go down a bit, and then just slowly get the tension on the line and retrieved it with that flow of the water there. And so I just felt the weight of the fish on it. He didn't really take it, and until and then I just sort of eased back on the line and set the hook into him. But he'd only mouthed it. There was no aggressive attack on it. But that's what you got to do. I've just got on the trout number 12 for the morning. It's been a bloody good session, that's all I can say. And, he's only just hooked in the side of the jaw, so he'll probably jump off in a minute. Only little medium small trout. And that was the cast directly just upstream there, and I was just bringing it down. I'm going to work right along that whole riverbank now. I reckon I could get hopefully one or two more in there, and there's some more lovely water up further too. So I'll give a little work out before the body decides it's had enough. Oh, finally, trout number 13. But, I had to change lures. I got the Aglia Mouche Noire away with a copper blade. They went off that colour when I forgot the 12th trout. So I put a Aglia brown on now, and I lost 3 in a row on that, and I thought, oh, I'm never going to get number 13. But yeah, finally I got one. It was a cast over to that opposite bank there, and just a slow drift, and it wasn't until I got in this fast water when it picked it up. So yeah, so finally got that number 13. Now I've got to get off that number 13. Like that, I'll call it a day. Now I'm about to call it a day. My body's just about done here. I'm pushing up through this fast water. It's starting to take its toll. I've had 3.5 hours or more in it, and I'm still stuck on trout number 13. I've hooked and lost trout number 14 3 times. I'm just going to go up a little bit further. There's a couple of little flat water runs there on the opposite side I can reach and cast to, and one ahead of me, and yeah, these rocks are just sitting slippery and they're rolling underfoot, and yeah, I've had enough, just about done. Getting too old for this, I think, this fast water fishing. Finally, number 14 for the day is in the net. I wasn't taking any chances of filming it, and yeah, this time I've changed again. I've put this ordinary little Aglia Gold, a little double O, a little 1.5 gram Aglia Gold on. Just cast up into this little bit of fast water here, brought it down, and yeah, picked up this little little brown. So we'll get the hook out and send her on its way. I'm still going to have a few casts just across that section there before I get out. Right, I just got out the river and absolutely knackered. It's 20 past 11. I've had 3.5 hours in this river and oh hell, it's hard. So I thought I'd do the report next to the river now because I've got to climb up this hill here, this rocky outcrop here, and get up the top, and then I've probably got 1.5 to 1.75 walk back to the car, and I'll be too stuffed to do the bloody report when I get back there. Anyway, it finished up being a good day. As hard as it was working this fast water and these round boulders and rocking and rolling, finished up with 14 trout. The dozen trout come in reasonably good time. It was the 13th and 14th. Seemed to take forever. But anyway, finally got them. And yeah, so there's another 14 in my tally. I think I'll have a rest day tomorrow. So till next time, tight lines.